Now, hold on. Before we start the show, real quick, I know y'all lost more money on y'all parlay. All I ask is this, man. Hit that subscribe and hit the bell. It's free. I promise you it ain't cost you nothing to support somebody. I'm just trying to reach 100K subscribers. Let's get to the video.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe they told me that I would never make it? Now we smiling in their faces, smiling in their faces.
Now, this one caught me by surprise. I am not going to lie to you guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe, hit the bell. But Colin Cowherd has always been a LeBron guy. For the most of my life, I remember him bigging up LeBron any chance he gets. So now we come to this crossroad where Colin is calling LeBron James an opportunist?
What?
Hold up. In the cartoons, they think they're seeing something like that's how I feel right now. I'm like, okay, so loyalty does have a price. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and talk y'all ear off. I'm gonna let y'all get into the clip, but y'all don't go nowhere. After this clip, y'all better stay tuned right here because I got a lot to say. Let's get into today's video and today's clip.
That's why he wants to own a basketball team. I think he's chasing Michael. And here's the difference. Michael Jordan makes you feel something, and LeBron doesn't. MJ, and I mean, high-level salespeople will tell you, you want to trigger emotion in advertisers and consumers. You want to make people feel something about a product. Michael has that. You wear his shoes, you feel cool. You like being on that side of the argument. So Michael's richer, more memorable, bigger brand, and he makes you feel something. And LeBron doesn't. LeBron has kind of bounced around to the best basketball opportunity every chance he gets. He's been the great basketball opportunist. And I've never criticized him for that. I understand it. His first stop, he got drafted to Cleveland. 7 years in, they couldn't get him another All-Star. I was on the bandwagon. Get to Miami. But my take is you probably should have stayed in Miami. In fact, I'd argue the only time LeBron has ever made us feel something was when he went back to his hometown. When he went back to Akron and he won in Cleveland. Remember that letter? I'm going back home. Made you feel something. Then he won in Cleveland. Made you feel something. But he's sort of been the great basketball opportunist. And he's got more points and more assists, and he's been to more finals, but he's never made us feel anything. I said this the other day. Tiger Woods made you feel something. Scottie Scheffler's just great.
Now, guys, loyalty has a price, right? Sticking with the franchise through ups and downs has always made the fans feel something. To know, the losing years, the years that we weren't competitive because we didn't have the roster, we didn't have the coaching staff, or we didn't have our superstar rise to the occasion. How many times LeBron has failed against 2009 against Orlando, right? There's times like that. But the fans can appreciate seeing the times where you failed and getting to those ladder and climbing that ladder and getting to those pivotal moments, winning championships. But when you think about greatness, basketball players like Kobe, Jordan, Magic Johnson, Stephen Curry, hell, even football players like Tom Brady, Drew Brees. Yeah, they may have played on one other team, in their career, but there's something nostalgic. It's a feeling that's associated with a certain jersey, with a certain optic. There's nothing like seeing Kobe in that Lakers jersey with the afro, Froby. Like, that is a nostalgic feeling. There's nothing like that pinstripe Chicago Bulls jersey, the black with the pinstripes, with the cherry 12s, the bald head, like that. That's just, no Diddy, but the tongue sticking out, going through the air, like that is a nostalgic thing. So you don't think about the Patriots without Tom Brady. You don't think about the Lakers without Kobe Bryant or Magic Johnson. And you don't think about the Bulls without Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But when I think of LeBron, it's hard for me to associate himself with a team other than just the Cavaliers. But when I think of LeBron James, it's hard for me to associate him with any other team besides the Cavs. Yeah, you played on the Lakers. Yes, you played on the Heat. Yes, you've won championships there. But ultimately, I look at him as a Cavalier because that's where I seen him. Basically, most of his career was there. So when you do change teams, I think it would have benefited him to stay with that team or if he came back to the Cavaliers, which was a team which obviously drafted him, that's your home city. I think that feeling in 2016, seeing him to win a championship, I was rooting for him. I don't hate LeBron. I mean, maybe people think I do. I don't hate LeBron, but that championship, I love that championship. That was great. Like, that felt like a basketball story. It felt like, there was a feeling there. Like, it made us, like, appreciate what he did for the city. He came back, he won the ring, but you can stay there, but when you leave, and you continue to leave, and you continue to back up and to try different places, you do come off as an opportunist. When you continue to gut rosters to make yourself, get better teammates all the time, and we understand you want to win, but the cost of doing it, the cost of winning, it can come at the expense of the team, the assets, and the optics of always wanting to win. It's like an opportunist. It's not like I want to take this grind. I want to skip the grind because I know it's an easier path if I do it this way. And I think that's the problem we see a lot when it comes to LeBron James. Now, the Colin Cowherd calling him an opportunist was crazy to me. LeBron is an opportunist. He's not lying about it, but you're known for being a LeBron guy. So to see this kind of come about, it kind of just gives me this feeling that the media is flipping on LeBron. Now, maybe LeBron's money, I don't know, conspiracy theory underneath the table is going elsewhere. We do know people are signed to Clutch Sports. I don't think Colin is signed to his agency. It does look like this is an opportunity for a lot of people in the industry, of course, the basketball, sports media. It looks like a chance for them to almost say how they really felt about LeBron. They no longer need to be Team LeBron in order to succeed, since the guy is going to be out of the league in a year or two. So now is a perfect time to twist the stories or just say how we really felt about the man. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. But yeah, guys, fans need to have a memory. They need to have a feeling. There's a reason why a lot of fans, especially football fans, not as much in basketball, they have a dedication and loyalty to a team. You got die-hard, fans. Like the Cowboy fans, they love their team. And there's a die-hard love and connection and the feeling for that team. So they grow accustomed to the quarterbacks, especially when the quarterbacks become good or a good player on a team. It's a love there. It's a feeling there. Basketball doesn't have that. And I kind of do blame the player empowerment era. I believe if a player has an opportunity to jump ship all the time, what are they going to do when the quote-unquote best player in the league, and LeBron is always the face of that, of going to this team, of trying to this team, super team here, need this another all-star here, need another all-star here. What happens is the fans become disinterested. So the fans don't become familiar with a certain team, with a certain player, because they move around a lot. Now that has a big problem. I honestly think that's a problem that people overlook, is that how the hell am I supposed to keep up with all this stuff? I got family, I got friends, I got jobs, I got things to do, I got kids, I got to work out, I got to make YouTube videos. Like, bro, couldn't this be my team for 10 years? Like, can I just root for the Warriors, like root for the Lakers the way I did with Kobe, like root for, Patrick Ewing on the Knicks? Like that staying with the team was something that I almost felt like, I don't know, it just had a different feeling. I think that's the problem with LeBron. And I think that hurt his career a lot. I think, like I said, the Miami's cool. I don't like the fact that he teamed up with people, but if he wants to go to Miami, like, just play out your career there. Play out your career when you go back to Cleveland. And ultimately, there's a reason why people are saying these things, because ultimately they do feel this way, regardless of, how much they're biased towards something. Eventually the truth will always come out, because the truth will obviously reveal itself and come to the light at some point. So this is the time. All right, guys, if you guys new to the channel, hit that subscribe. You know what to do. My name is Tyler. This is Tyler Rose TV. We'll see you guys on the next video.